Be yourself, everyone else is taken. Everyone may not be good, but there's always something good in everyone. Never judge anyone shortly because every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Selfishness is not living your life as you wish to live it. Selfishness is wanting others to live their lives as you wish them to. An optimist will tell you the glass is half full, the pessimist, half empty, and the engineer will tell you the glass is twice the size it needs to be. If a thing is worth doing, it is worth doing well. If it is worth having, it is worth waiting for. If it is worth attaining, it is worth fighting for. If it is worth experiencing, it is worth putting aside time for. Religion is like a blind man looking in a black room for a black cat that isn't there, and finding it. Some cause happiness wherever they go, others, whenever they go. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Conformity is the last refuge of the unimaginative. God grant me the serenity to accept that people are ignorant, the courage to uphold the law when I'm hostile, and the wisdom to realize that murder is illegal. The answers are all out there, we just need to ask the right questions. The man who says his wife can't take a joke forgets that she took him. A good friend will always stab you in the front. Many of the great achievements of the world were accomplished by tired and discouraged men who kept on working. If you want to tell people the truth, make 'em laugh, otherwise they'll kill you. I refuse to have a battle of wits with an unarmed man. The best way to enjoy your job is to imagine yourself without one. A pessimist is somebody who complains about the noise when opportunity knocks. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. People may fail many times, but they become failures only when they begin to blame someone else. Always forgive your enemies, nothing annoys them so much. They've promised that dreams can come true, but forgot to mention that nightmares are dreams, too. Ultimately, the bond of all companionship, whether in marriage or in friendship, is conversation. If you cannot write well, you cannot think well. If you cannot think well, others will do your thinking for you. Live the wonderful life that is in you. Let nothing be lost upon you. Be always searching for new sensations. Be afraid of nothing. Circumstances should never alter principles. I am so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I am saying. Two men look out a window. One sees mud, the other sees the stars. True contentment is not having everything, but in being satisfied with everything you have. Women are made to be loved, not understood. I have no objection to anyone's sex life as long as they don't practice it in the street and frighten the horses. Cats are put on earth to remind us that not everything has a purpose. If you cannot prove a man wrong, don't panic. You can always call him names. To look at a thing is very different from seeing it. Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. With age comes wisdom, but sometimes age comes alone. The only people I would care to be with now are artists and people who have suffered, those who know what beauty is, and those who know what sorrow is. Nobody else interests me. There are moments when one has to choose between living one's own life, fully, entirely, completely, or dragging out some false, shallow, degrading existence that the world in its hypocrisy demands. No man is rich enough to buy back his past. Marriage is a long, dull meal with dessert served at the beginning. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. We live in an age when unnecessary things are our only necessities. put your talent into your work, but your genius into your life. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. The only one you need in your life is that person who shows you he needs you in his. The old believe everything, the middle-aged suspect everything, the young know everything. Always borrow money from a pessimist. He won't expect it back.